Hello, my friends. How are you? It is me, Lasty here. Welcome today to a new episode of the FIFA 22 Ultimate Team Road to Glory. Hey, this is episode number 316 today. I hope you're all doing well. I've got a bit of a fun one for you, I'll be honest, because there's lots of packs and good stuff again. There's an 85 times 10. There's a 90 times 7. Pretty cool packs coming up as we go through the video. If you do enjoy today, do me a favor of simply hitting that thumbs up button. Our aim today is not just 2,000 likes. It's to add another 1,000 on top of it. And we're going to go for 3,000 likes. All right? Smash the thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel as well if you're new. Cool. So this was like little team that I put together simply because I'd done Barella and I got So, and I kind of wanted them in the team. I've got a little bit of Prem thing going on up top, but this is not how the team's going to end up simply because of what happens in today's video. We're up to basically 900,000 coins after the sale of the bunch of stuff from the pack opening yesterday that we did, just 7.5k packs. So we made a tiny bit of money there, but not too much as, well, we didn't get the most luck in our 7.5k packs, but more than enough to make a little bit of money. So over 900,000 coins now, which is lovely stuff. Probably time for me to lose a bunch of it, isn't it? So what's going on here? I'm doing packs for some reason. What are these must be reward packs for something. Oh yeah, 5 times 75 players. I put some silver rares and stuff into a few of these little packs just to see what they were all about, because I haven't really been able to do them lately. Haven't had the silver rares at my disposal, but a lot of random objectives and random squad battles rewards and stuff like that have given me a few silver players in some Electrum packs and stuff, and enough for me to get some of these 75 times 5 packs done. We're then going to complete 14, which was expensive because they wanted an 80 or an 81 rated squad. And there was a block in there, which was annoying. But, of course, it is me starting out trying to get as many tokens as I can possibly get. Because when it comes to August the 12th, I think? Not this Friday, but next Friday, we will be able to spend our tokens. And I would like to have a decent amount on me so that we could either do a batch of fodder packs or something like that. It'd be nice to have a good amount of tokens, since as this time last swaps I was away, so I could only get tokens on the web app. I couldn't spend them really because it would have been rubbish content to film on the web app, of course. So I did a few 82 plus goal players just to use up the rest of the stuff in my club. Didn't get a special item. Did get 3 84s and an 87 though, so I think that's sort of like okay. I then was out of rares, but I had loads of non-rares left from doing those 7.5k packs, and considering we were already in the profit, I thought what I would do is I'd basically send a load of them into these 2-player packs. I think we get 9 or 10 of these done, just like regular gold upgrade, because that was all that I could really put non-rares into at this moment in time. And I thought I'm kind of likely to get a couple of boards, walkouts, special cards, whatever it is, you know, maybe across a few packs. So that's why I did it. And if I didn't really get anything good, at least I would have some low rated gold rares that I could maybe put back into some 82 plus player picks. So that was my aim. We do start to warm things up a little bit there with an 84 Kostic. You got to remember, at this stage of the game, those rares that are 80 rated and above, I know they're untradeable, but the tradable versions of them are worth a ton right now because of the way the market is, which is why I was able to do so many 7.5k packs in a row. But yeah, so it's valuable to have these, because when those SPCs come out that I want to do, well, I can't sell this Fabianski, but I can certainly use him in an SPC. So he doesn't have that crazy value to him when he's untradeable. I do get myself a 90 rated Goretzka. That's very, very good. That sort of like makes all of these upgrade packs worth it. And considering a lot of the golds that I used to put into that were from my 7.5k packs, you could argue that I got a 90 rated Team of the Year nominee Goretzka from my 7.5k packs. Effectively, a 90 rated piece of fodder. Lovely stuff. And we end on a board. It's going to be an 83 board. It's going to be Lucas Hernandez, brother of Theo. Lower rated, though. And then Leon Bailey. So here is me submitting a few players that I'm hoarding, all right? Sula, Isco, and Guerrero. Oh, my God. I can't believe I'm about to submit these. That kind of hurts me deep down. But you have to, if you want to do like a 90 times 7, which is what we're doing here today, and you haven't got the most fodder in the world, you absolutely do have to rip the band-aid off and submit some players that you're just not using anymore. When it comes to La Liga, there's so many other good players that I've got in that league that Isco doesn't get a look in. Sula, well, I've got like Ndika, and there's other great players that we could use, of course. We get Lacroix, a tradable Lacroix, out of the reward pack from that 89 rated squad. I was going to sell him, but actually it turns out I kind of needed to use him. Going to get rid of Perisic as well, and Kimmich. Oh, they're two players that I love to hoard. But yeah, I figure that I'll probably get Kimmich back from this pack, and he helps bring the rating up a ton, so that's why we've done that. And then Perisic, I know I didn't even use during my Serie A weekend league. So yeah, I'm all good. I'll happily get rid of him at this point in the game. And considering he was such a good SBC, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a footies at some point. Or have we now gone past like do you reckon he was the most popular SBC at whatever month it was? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll find out in the coming days, weeks, whatever it is. So I do have a 90 plus times 7 pack. That's a pretty big SBC, and it could and should give us something quite nice. From the final reward pack, we do get ourselves, I thought it was going to be a hero for some reason. I thought that card design was hero for a bit. But it's just an 85 rated Schultz. Hey, it's 10,370 coins because I can just discard it. And here we go then. 7 90 plus rated footies batch number 2 players. We get ourselves TOTS. Team of the year even, not TOTS. It's going to be a Ruben Diaz 97 rated team of the year. Pretty good, I think. In terms of rating, it means that at least we've got one very, very high rated player who is probably, you know, alongside Van Dijk or whatever, the best centre-back in the Prem. I also get Pedri, which I was so excited about. And then we get 95 Verts, 92 Zaha, only 190 in Casemiro, and then 293s in the Liverpool duo, Thiago and Henderson. But I was most buzzing about Pedri. Ruben Diaz, well, maybe I stick him in the squad, but I'm not really using a Prem thing at the moment. Pedri, however, oh, I can soon get him into the midfield alongside Barella and somebody else. That'd be lovely. So this was along the lines that I was currently thinking of going down, but it's going to change because there's too many players that would be off chem there. 7 chem becomes 6 chem on some of them. It's not what I wanted. So I thought, hey, I'll stuff some of the rewards from that 90 times 7 into an 85 times 10 because that refreshed again. And I mean, you've seen the title of the video. I think you know what's coming. Team of the season, Brazilian left winger from Real Madrid. I finally pack a big one. Vinicius Jr, team of the season, baby. Oh my God. This is a card that I've wanted to use for the longest time for 2 reasons. One, because I couldn't afford him. I can't afford to buy him. So, you know, I never have been able to afford to buy him. So he's always one of those players that I really want to try. And then 2, because I love this player of the month. And that was only 87 rated. So imagine how good this one is. All right. So we pack Vini. That's such a big dub for the RTG. It really, really is. And there's my excitement on screen when I was just like flicking it up and down. But yeah, the rest of that pack wasn't that amazing. I think there was a 93 in there, so I'll certainly take it. But yeah, 96 rated TOTS Vinny Jr. What a colossal dub. So this is the squad that I put together, meaning that I need to go out and buy myself a TOTS Benzema. And I was more than happy to do it. So I picked one up for 587. I mean, that was yesterday as I'm filming this. You're watching it tomorrow as I'm filming this. I bought him for 587. I've seen him down at 530. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like 430, maybe 400 or something by the time you're watching this. I feel like some of those TOTS cards are just going to plummet now. So I might have lost loads of coins on him who cares, right? Like, it gives me a chance to try a player out. Another one out that I really want to use and have wanted to since the start of TOTS. Because Benzema's cards this year have also been outstanding. So the best rated version one of it, yeah, I'm certainly going to want that. So 4-3-2-1, actually starting in the 4-3-2-1 as well. So only a couple of minor position changes need to happen. And it is essentially just Mateus goes as the proper centre mid, the one that sort of sits back a little bit. Pedri and Barella switch, I think, because Barella's got the 5-star, 5-star, so he's left-footed and right-footed. And then VINI, Bale, Benzema up top. That's quite spicy, isn't it? That's a high-rated Real Madrid top three, front three, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I've got a seriously good team now. It seems to have elevated in the last couple of hours when I was recording this. I then decide that, all right, so I've spent nearly 600 on Benzema. So I know I've got that money in the club, even if he's down to 400k, 300k, whatever, you know. Say we do what we did when we bought Haaland and we lose like 400k. So what? At least I can get a couple hundred, 300, 400 offer for him in a few days if the market did crash. So I thought with the remaining 300k that I've got, I'm gonna buy 7.5k packs because the market was right up there again, and see what I can get. Basically, just I didn't set myself a limit. I think I spent 200,000 coins. I effectively opened them, sent the rares, the position modifiers, and anything good that was worthy of selling to the transfer list. Didn't sell anything right on the spot. And then once my transfer list had filled up, that's when I stopped opening packs and go from there, essentially. But it was at the point where, like, and obviously you're not seeing these in a row, you're seeing the highlight packs, essentially, which basically tells you I didn't really have a great batch. Highlights were like 83 rated players. This Diego Carlos was a highlight player for me. So yeah, no real big hitters. You know, maybe a Vinicius Jr was going to pop up as a tradable card. That would have been amazing. But unfortunately for me, I would say like Delict, anything which has got a cam to CM or an ST to CF in it, they were like highlight packs. Yeah, I really didn't do that great on these. Did get a special card here. I guess this is probably the highlight actually of the pack opening. It is João Pedro, so it's only an 87 and it's only 15k, but that was about as good as it got really for me. And there's a couple of alright position modifiers in there as well. So we went from just over 300k down to nearly 100k, or actually below 100k, I think. So yeah, let's say I spent probably $250,000 on these packs. So with a full transfer list, I needed to make a decent amount back. Now, you might think, well, you're not going to make much from this pack. It's only an 83 Spinazzola. At the time, he was completely extinct. 10,000 coins, because there was some other SBC for a token that people were, it was pushing the market up like crazy. Joel Matip, there was an SBC that required a Liverpool player or a PSG player or something. And Matip himself was like 8,000 coins for an 83. So a lot of it seemed kind of worth it. I wasn't sure where I was at, considering these are like the best things I got, you know. It gets down to 83s after 3 cards. I figured it was probably going to be quite difficult to get back up to near 300,000 coins. But we do get fairly close. I think I did lose a little bit of money on this batch because we didn't really get any super standout players. Which was the plan, eventually we're going to get one, so I'll probably keep doing this. But I was able to have some fun with it. So, and I like opening packs as much as the next person, right? So it feels good to be able to do that with 7.5k packs in the store with like really low risk. But yeah, I've noticed that today in particular, the market hasn't risen how it does normally when the 85 times 10 comes out. So I'm not going to be opening any packs. So I don't think I'd make my money back unless I pack something big. So I'll wait until the market next spikes. A lot of it is down to whether we get one of those SBCs with a token in it. And if they've rated that like an 80 rated or an 81 rated squad for you to complete, that pushes up a lot of the player prices like big time. So you're seeing the confirmation of what's selling and what hasn't sold. The position modifiers really brought up a lot of the money for me. Honestly, made a ton on them. And they were just what were in these 7.5k packs as well. And we're up to 270k without like João Pedro selling and a few other things. I think when I totaled it up, it was like there was another 60,000 coins there. So we should be about 330k, which is pretty much what we started with. So maybe a little bit of a loss, maybe a little bit of a gain. I'm not too sure. I can't exactly remember the numbers. But again, if we had have hit something big, it would have been big profit. Unfortunately, it just didn't happen for us this time. But there was no risk, and it took me about an hour, so I had fun doing it. That's going to be the end of the episode. I mean, the team's changed pretty drastically in the last couple of days. That is now a complete and utter mega squad. There isn't really anyone there that is a weak link at all, in my opinion. I think that's a super strong team. If you did enjoy today, do me a favor and hit the thumbs up button. Would love to see 3,000 likes on this episode. I mean, we've packed a TOTS 96 rated Vinicius Jr. I know it's August, but imagine getting 3,000 likes on a video in August for me. That would motivate the heck out of me. Subscribe to the channel as well if you're new. Cheers. And follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Those links are down below. I hope you all have a wonderful day. Take it easy. I'll be back again tomorrow with some more RTG goodness for you. I'll see you then. Peace.